What if I told you that one of the greatest economic miracles in human history happened on a tiny island with no natural resources, no oil, and almost no land? This is the story of Singapore, a nation that rose from poverty and uncertainty to become one of the richest, safest, and most advanced countries in the world in just 60 years. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into how Singapore transformed itself with vision, discipline, and unstoppable determination. If you enjoy learning about world development, powerful success stories, and global growth, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. The foundation, Lee Kuan Yew's leadership. Singapore's transformation began under the strong, practical leadership of Lee Kuan Yew, the nation's founding prime minister. At independence, Singapore lacked resources and stability, but Lee Kuan Yew focused on building a country based on meritocracy, where people advance based on talent and hard work. He emphasized discipline, long-term planning, law and order, and national unity. Instead of populist politics, he believed in tough decisions that would benefit the future generations. His team created efficient institutions, fought corruption, and built trust between the government and citizens. With clear direction, strong moral standards, and a shared national purpose, Singapore gained the foundation required to grow into a prosperous global nation. Attracting global investment, Singapore realized early that it could not rely on natural resources, so it chose to rely on global trade and foreign investment. The government created a business-friendly environment with low taxes, political stability, and modern infrastructure. Multinational companies from the United States, Japan, Europe, and later China were invited to set up factories and offices. These companies brought jobs, technology, skills, and international connections, which raised Singapore's economic standard rapidly. By opening itself to global markets, instead of closing itself off, Singapore evolved into a regional headquarters hub for finance, logistics, and technology. This open-door policy became one of the most important pillars of Singapore's economic miracle. World-class education system. Singapore invested heavily in education, knowing that its people were its greatest resource. The government focused on high-quality teaching, strong school infrastructure, disciplined classroom culture, and equal opportunities for all races. Instead of simply memorizing information, students are trained in mathematics, science, problem-solving, and character values. Universities and polytechnics were designed to match real industry needs, producing engineers, scientists, technicians, and business professionals. Teachers are treated with respect and continuously trained. This deep focus on skill building and innovation created a workforce that is globally competitive. Today, Singapore consistently ranks among the top in the world for education, giving the country a powerful advantage in the global economy. The port and airport strategy. Singapore used its strategic location to become a major transportation and trade hub. The government developed the port of Singapore into one of the busiest and most efficient ports in the world, allowing ships from every continent to pass through. This strengthened trade, logistics, manufacturing, and shipping industries. Likewise, Changi Airport was built to be world-class, comfortable, and extremely efficient, becoming a major hub for international travel. This connectivity made Singapore a key gateway between Asia, Europe, the Middle East, and the Americas. By being connected to the world, Singapore positioned itself as an essential link in global supply chains, attracting billions in business activity and tourism. Zero tolerance for corruption. Corruption destroys nations, but Singapore prevented this from happening. The government enforced strict anti-corruption laws, offering strong punishments for bribery and dishonest behavior. Public servants are paid competitive salaries to reduce temptation, and government institutions are highly transparent. This created a culture where trust and honesty are valued. Foreign investors feel safe doing business in Singapore because they know rules are followed fairly. Citizens respect government decisions because they know policies are made for progress, not personal gain. This clean system is one of Singapore's strongest advantages, ensuring stability, fairness, and efficiency. While many countries struggle with corruption, Singapore proved that integrity can be a foundation for national success. Multicultural harmony. Singapore is home to people of different ethnicities and religions: Chinese, Malays, Indians, Eurasians, and others. Instead of division, Singapore promotes unity and mutual respect. Schools, workplaces, and neighborhoods are designed to encourage interaction between all races. English is used as a common language, ensuring equal access to education and jobs. The government promotes holidays, traditions, and cultural celebrations from all communities, so everyone feels included. Housing policies ensure citizens of different ethnicities live together, preventing segregation. This focus on harmonious living has created a peaceful and cooperative society, where diversity is seen as strength, not conflict. As a result, Singapore is one of the most stable multicultural nations in the world. Housing and urban planning done right. To prevent poverty and slums, Singapore created the Housing Development Board, HDB, to build affordable and high-quality housing for citizens. Today, around 80% of Singaporeans own their homes, giving them financial stability and pride. Neighborhoods are well planned with schools, parks, transport, and healthcare nearby, creating clean and supportive communities. This strategy improved living standards dramatically and ensured that every family has a secure foundation. Home ownership also strengthened national loyalty because people feel personally invested in the country. Singapore's urban planning model is now studied by nations worldwide as a successful example of how organized development and long-term design can create prosperous and livable cities. Innovation and technology growth. Singapore never allowed itself to remain comfortable. After building manufacturing and trade, it moved towards technology, finance, biotechnology, green energy, and digital industries. The government built research centers, supported startups, and partnered with global tech companies to bring advanced knowledge into the country. Today, Singapore is a smart city with automated transport, digital payment systems, clean urban design, and AI integration in services. Investment in R&D, robotics, cybersecurity, fintech, and medical science drives the economy forward. By constantly upgrading and planning for the future, Singapore avoids decline and remains adaptable. This mindset of continuous improvement ensures Singapore will stay competitive in the next global era. Strong national identity and work culture. Singaporeans were encouraged to adopt a mindset of responsibility, hard work, discipline, and respect. The idea is simple: the nation succeeds when its people work together and follow shared values. Cleanliness, safety, punctuality, and efficiency are part of daily life. Singaporeans understand that progress requires effort from every citizen, not just the government. National service also helped build unity, resilience, and a strong sense of duty. This culture contributes to Singapore's global reputation as a high-performing society. The identity is not based on race or language, but on common values. We build the future together. This shared mindset is a major reason behind Singapore's long-term success. A vision for the future. Singapore's development does not stop. The nation is preparing for the next 50 years, focusing on renewable energy, green buildings, autonomous transportation, biotech medicine, digital economy, advanced AI, and global innovation partnerships. The government studies global trends carefully and adapts before challenges become problems. Singapore also invests in global talent and education to remain competitive in a fast-changing world. Even with limited land and resources, Singapore continues to think boldly and plan long-term. The message is clear: success is not a one-time achievement. It is a continuous journey. Singapore is shaping a future where it remains one of the world's most advanced and respected nations.